While I'm in Townsville, I've got this fantastic RAV4 to get around in. The RAV4s, they're so tough and they've got so much power. This one's actually the 2.4 litre four-cylinder version with 125 kilowatts of power. Fantastic as far as a four-cylinder engine goes. And then there's a V6 version. The V6 version is a 3.5 litre VVTi engine with 201 kilowatts of power. The 2.4 litre four-cylinder has a towing capability of 1.5 tonne. That's brake towing capacity. And the 3.5 litre V6 has 1.9 tonne, which allows you to tow a pretty big boat. Well, I'm on my way to Ames this morning, which is the Australian Institute of Marine Science, about 50 minutes south of Townsville in far north Queensland. And then I'm going to catch up with a guy named Matt Salmon. Matt's heavily involved with the propagation of these tropical rock lobsters from tiny larvae out to a nice size that can be used in aquaculture. Righty. Stop flicking. What a magnificent looking crustacean that is. To get to commercial sized lobsters like this, Matt and his team have to start way down the scale with larvae that are microscopically small.
The larvae of the tropical rock lobster are called Phyllosoma. Basically where we're at now is we've been able to produce these guys from the Phyllosoma in small numbers in research scale, so we're working towards the commercial production of these guys. And that's probably our biggest challenge at the moment, is getting more puralists through. But once we can do that, it will definitely be commercially viable.
The puralist is the next stage, as the lobsters grow from this insect-like creature into a more familiar-looking little juvenile, and we're talking tiny.
This guy's probably, if you look at all of his legs, he's probably about the size between a 10 and a 20 cent piece.
Wow.
But his body himself's probably only about the size of a 5 cent piece.
Yep.
And he's about halfway through his life cycle.
The research work so far has gone a long way towards making that life cycle commercially viable.
Yeah, the larval phase in the wild is about 4 to 6 months. In production here, we can get it to about 100 days. And once they go to puralists, you're about 1 year to 1 kilo, which is a market size.
The challenge is to make that production reliable.
You need to be able to produce the larvae all year round. So here at Ames we have 3 different populations that we produce larvae from all year round, where we'll manipulate the environmental conditions such as water temperature and light, and by doing that we can have one population where we'll be, say, on a natural photo period, and then another 2 populations where we'll offset those at later times of the year.
It's cutting-edge research in which Australia is leading the world.
Ames is sort of one of the pioneering research organisations in rock lobster aquaculture. It's been looked at elsewhere in the world and they haven't been able to crack large numbers of puralist production for the tropical rock lobster, so we believe that we're not too far away from it.
And for Matt and his Ames colleagues, 10 years hard work is coming close to paying off.
It's a numbers game now. We just need to produce larger numbers to purals to make it more viable on a commercial scale.